Hey everybody, welcome back. I have another book recommendation for you. This is not one that I narrated, so it's just for fun, okay? So I have been into, and this is kind of a bad thing, I have been super into the Beginner's Guide to Necromancy series by Hailey Edwards, and I'm having a really hard time. I just finished the 4th book in the series. And there are technically 9, but I think the last 3 are more like shorter, almost kind of like novellas. They're not as long as the original, 6? So I just finished book 4, and I'm having a really hard time not going back into Audible and buying all the rest of them. And I haven't done that because my husband will be mad at me. Life is hard. I mean, I can still read it on Kindle Unlimited, and I will put all the links for the books in the description here down below. But I really like the audio. So the audio is narrated by Rebecca Mitchell. Here it is. That's the first book in the series, How to Save an Undead Life. And I will let you know up front that the first book starts off a little bit slow. Like, it doesn't really get going until you're towards the middle. Like, there's some good character development and building of basically the setting of what's going on. So you have to kind of get through the first part, and then after that, all the books really take off, and there's a lot of action, and there's a little bit of romance, a little bit, almost kind of a love triangle thing going on, but not quite. I get annoyed with the love triangles, so I'm glad to say that it's not like a real love triangle, because those annoy me. I don't like do I like him or do I like him? Oh, I don't know. I can't. Oh, life is so hard for me. I have 2 guys who like me and I like them both. I don't do that well. So that's not quite what this is. Like, she's in love with one guy. There's another guy who's in love with her, but she's not in love with him. And things develop, and so far I am really happy with the way she's developed these characters and the relationships between Grier and Boaz and Amelie and Linus. There's some serious tension in this story. It's really good. There's all this sort of betrayal, but it's not like intrigue kind of betrayal. Not intrigue kind of betrayal. It's more like, I have this friend and they're they love me and they're trying to keep me safe, but they do it the absolute worst way possible. And it turns out that maybe we're not really friends. And it feels like there's an authenticity to the relationships in this book that I really, really like, as well as the intrigue of the greater mystery of what's going on and who Grier is and why she's special and why everybody's into her. Not into her, but everybody wants to have dibs on her power and what she can do. And she doesn't even know what that is yet. So by book 4, we're kind of figuring it out and things are really progressing. And I really want the next book, and I can't buy it yet because my husband will be mad. So I'm being a very good girl, and I'm going to probably download it on Kindle Unlimited and then read it slowly, traditionally. I like audiobooks because I can go through them fast. I can read all day long while I'm doing the dishes and changing diapers and making dinner and supposedly cleaning house. I don't really do that a whole lot. But I can read while I'm doing all that. It's my escape while I'm still in the moment. And when I read, just read, I have to stop everything I'm doing to read. And I can't do that because life, how lame is that? All I want to do is listen to a story. All I want is a story. I just want the characters. I want the love story. I want the adventures. But now I have to do dishes. So I still use my Kindle Unlimited a lot. It just means that I have to read books slower, which sucks. I also like audiobooks because I can speed up the audio. I rarely listen to anything at, regular set speed. Usually have it cranked up to 1.5 or 2 times the speed because I can still understand what they're saying, and I'm like, give me the story now, I want it. I'm like the Cookie Monster with Audible, like just, I need it all. Give it to me. Okay, so check out The Beginner's Guide to Necromancy, starting with How to Save an Undead Life by Hailey Edwards and narrated by Rebecca Mitchell. And I really like Rebecca Mitchell. She has a decent range, but she does a really good job of really denoting characters in their overall attitude, not necessarily by like voice change, because I think she's kind of like me, like she doesn't have like a really wide range in her voice, but she does a good job of acting out each part. So you know, like the difference between Boaz and Linus, they sound different even though their vocal range is kind of similar. So that's my recommendation for audiobooks for today. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I love you. Happy reading. Let me know what you think of this book in the comments, and I will see you again soon. Bye!